This is the story of the Gadarene. It's nighttime, eerily calm, no breeze on the sea. In fact, the raging sea is suddenly like glass. And the boys are soaking wet and seasick and scared to death of Jesus. And so they row because there's no wind. Who is this? What kind of man is this? He commands the winds. The waves obey him. Oh, sound really travels on such a dead calm. That's the screams of the Gadarene, an unnecessary reminder to steer clear of the crazy Gadarene and Gergesa. Where are we going, Jesus? We're going to them. No group of young men has ever rowed to shore as quietly. Beaching their boats, they sit frozen in place. Read the story. No one gets out of the boats except Jesus. Fixing their eyes up and down the shore on the moonlit shadows in the brush, wondering where the Gadarene might be. 2,000 filthy swine grub and root on a neighboring hillside. It says they sailed across the lake to the region of the Gerasenes, to the region of the Gadarene. When he arrived at the other side, in the region of the Gergesenes, Jesus got out of the boat and stepped ashore. And to their horror, he suddenly yelled, "I am here! I am here!" Well, that had to send a tingle up the spine. And he was immediately confronted by a demon-possessed man from the town of Gadara, a man with an evil spirit, two beings, one body. It was the Gadarene. Two demon-possessed, a demonic duo under the power of one. It says they were so violent that no one could pass that way until, that is, the one came who is the way. For a long time, this man had not worn clothes or lived in a house, but had lived in the tombs, and no one could bind him anymore, not even with a chain. For he had often been chained hand and foot, but he tore the chains apart, broke the irons on his feet. No one was strong enough to subdue him. Night and day among the tombs and in the hills, he would cry out and cut himself with stones. When he saw Jesus from a distance, he cried out, "What do you want with me? What do you want with us, Jesus, Son of the Most High God?" To which Jesus answered, "Come out of this man, you evil spirit." And the Gadarene ran, charging toward the shore, rushing like a bull through the brush, the boys fumbling for something, anything to use as a weapon, and Jesus standing his ground, facing the brush as the Gadarene charges, and fell on his knees at his feet, shouting in front of him at the top of his voice. They shouted, "Have you come here to torture us before the appointed time? I beg you, don't torture me. Swear to God that you won't torture me." For Jesus had commanded the evil spirit to come out of the man. Jesus had said to him, "Come out of this man, you evil spirit." Many times it had seized him, and though he was chained hand and foot and kept under guard, he had broken his chains and had been driven by the demon into solitary places. And then Jesus asked him, "What is your name?" My name is Legion, he replied, for we are many. Because many demons had gone into him. And he and they begged Jesus repeatedly again and again not to order them, to send them, to go out of the area into the abyss. And this is where we have to leave the Gadarene for today.